You look at all these countries like America, you look at people like Obama, you look at people like Oprah, and you look at all this stuff. Is it a matter of destiny that all these people are so great? Is it a matter of destiny that these countries are doing well, better than other countries? Is it a matter of destiny that we have people like Obama and Oprah? Can anybody be like that? Can they, anybody be great?
There are so many great people in the world apart from Obama and Oprah. That just depends. That just depends on what category of people you are following and what you term as great. So some people, for example, being a broadcaster like Oprah is not a big thing. So some people, being a scientist is much more interesting,
yes,
and it shows more greatness than being a president. Mm-hmm. For example, being a president of a university or a professor in a university might even be more important to some other people than just being a show host. People are great in their own class and in their own countries. But the mistake we often made is that we think that people who come on TV are the ones who are great. It's just like me as a pastor, for example. I know so many pastors that are not on TV, and the world doesn't know them. But most people that people know are those who come on TV. But they are not always the best pastors or the best ministers or the most gifted people. So people are just buying into what they see, yes, or what they sell to them. So because we see Oprah and Obama on TV all the time, that doesn't mean that is greatness just because you see them.
Wow.
There are some people who are even citizens of the United States that don't respect Obama. And several other more people who don't even know who Oprah is. Some people even know who Obama is, really. So, greatness is in you, accomplishing the best in whatever direction or calling that God has called you to. So even if your calling is to be a chef and you are the best in that profession, then you're already great. And if you are, attaining the best and doing the best you could do and becoming the best you could be, yes, in wherever area of life you are called to, then you are great. But popularity does not always equal greatness. And fame also does not always equal greatness. Those are, wow, different dimensions, okay, of characteristics that, okay, yeah.
So if we're going to remove fame and being known from the equation,
yes,
so are you like exploits? Let's, yes, use the word exploits. Like for example,
yes,
yes,
achievements.
Yes, like you are doing exploits in Ukraine, yes, at the moment.
Yes.
So how is it that were you really set apart to do this? Was it like it had to be Pastor Sunday Adelaja? Because like you're about the only man that pastors.
Oh, okay, I get the question now.
Yes.
Is it only a few people who are called to be great?
Yes.
Well, I think everybody can actually be great, but in different areas. But then also we are aware that some people were given 5 talents, while some were given 2 talents, 1 talent. But even with 1 talent, you can still do that and be great with that potential. That's why Jesus condemned the person who had 1 talent and looked down at his gift. He thought because he had 1 talent, he could not be great using just 1 talent. But it doesn't matter what you start with. It doesn't matter what you're beginning. What really matters is what you do with the little you have. So what really is important is not what you do not have, but what you do with, yes, what you do have.
Yes.
So God is trying to say the same kind of greatness that the one with 5 talents attained could have been attained by this man with 1 talent. But because he looked down at his own potential and his gift, he did not attempt to even do anything with it. That's why he was condemned.